Hi guys. Hi. I don't think anyone is here yet because I haven't actually announced that I'm doing this Q&A, but this is a live Q&A for April, and I guess I should tell people that I'm doing it. So just going to tweet really fast. Whoops. I haven't told anyone I'm doing this because I kept procrastinating doing another Q&A, and I hope you guys can hear me, but I kept procrastinating, and so I'm doing it right now. This is like the only time I can do it because I'm going to a concert tonight. I'm going to a show, and tomorrow I'm going to my parents, so I can't do it tomorrow either. So let me tweet that I'm doing a live show. I'm live on YouTube right now. Tweet. And if you don't follow me on Twitter, my username is SammyBunny23. So Sammy and then Bunny like the rabbit and then 23 the number. Okay, so is anyone here yet? One person! Okay. Hopefully the chat will work and everything. But yeah, so this is totally unplanned. I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. I should have, but I didn't plan this. I was just like, I need to do a Q&A for April. I'm just going to jump on here and hope that someone comes to watch it. At least one person. If there's just the one person here, you can ask me questions if you want on the chat. Oh my god, I can't believe there's only one person. I guess people are busy on a Saturday. I don't know. If no one comes, then I will just answer old questions or talk about something else because this will be recorded and put on my channel. But anyways, maybe I can say on my Facebook. I'll just type on my Facebook that I am live. And if you want to follow me on Facebook, it is facebook.com/rawsammy, like my YouTube username. I'm live on YouTube right now. Please come and watch. I wonder if I can link it. How can I link it? Share. Copy. Paste. I should have done this before I started streaming, seriously. Okay. I should say PS, it's a Q&A. So, I decided that I wasn't going to do like filmed Q&As anymore because I figured I could just do live Q&As, but it makes me so nervous doing these live Q&As because I can't edit them and stuff. Anyways, that's why I've been putting it off for so long. And it's probably so boring. I don't even know if there's actually one person watching or if I'm just like sitting here by myself. This is embarrassing. I would do it tonight, but I'm going to a show. Maybe I can come back and do it when I get back. Like, do it after the show. Tonight. Because more people would probably watch it on a Saturday night. So, anyways, if you're watching the recording of this, then maybe I'll come back tonight and do it really late tonight. It'll be late my time, but it depends on where you live, I suppose. Okay, there's still no one here. This is just awkward. Okay, I think I might not do this right now because I'm pretty sure people are really busy on a Saturday. I didn't tell anyone I was doing it, so I might stop the stream and come back later tonight or tomorrow. Oh my god, I have it set to private. That's why. Okay, now I'm gonna go public. Public. Maybe it'll work now. That's why there was no one watching. I had it set to private. Oh my gosh. Okay, now it's public. Hopefully it'll work. Okay. Hi, everyone. If you're here yet, this is a live Q&A for April. Okay, I'm gonna go to Twitter and link this. So, I'm sorry this is so sudden and impromptu. Did I save it? All changes saved. There's still no one here. No one is watching my live show right now, so I might do it later. Oh, someone came to watch. Hi. You're the only person here. I don't know if I should keep streaming or come back later. But I have some coffee. So I don't know. But I was going to do a live Q&A. But it seems like people might be busy and stuff. But I just didn't have any other time to do it. And I don't know. Maybe I should announce it on Snapchat. Anyway, for the 6 people that are here, if you would like to ask me a question, then you can do so in the chat and I will answer it. I'm probably not going to be here for very long, but I might come back and do another one tonight if I can. But I'm going to go see a show tonight, so that's why I felt like I couldn't do it tonight. And then tomorrow I'm going to go visit my parents. So it was like the only time I could do it. And I feel like I can't do it during the week because people are working and going to school. So I just can't figure out a good time when I should do this. But anyways, if you have a question, then go to the chat and I'll answer it. And you can also send a super chat if you so desire, but it's not necessary. Okay. Question, did you watch anime? I do watch anime from time to time. I don't watch it as much as I used to, like when I was in high school and stuff, but I do watch it when I get a chance because I do really love it. And I really want to watch the new season of Attack on Titan because I heard that's out, so I really want to watch that. I haven't heard any reviews of it or anything like that, but it's probably good. I mean, the first season was really good. So I really want to watch the second season, so I have to figure out where I can watch that. Anyways, who are you going to see tonight? I'm going to go see the Zombies. And I'm very excited. The Zombies are an amazing band from the 70s, I think. Hold on, let me Wikipedia that. The Zombies. And they're going to play the entire Odyssey and Oracle album. Okay, from the 60s. Mid-60s. Wikipedia. The Zombies are an English rock band formed in 1962. Yep. And they're playing a show in Atlanta tonight. And I'm very excited. Okay. So, there are 17 people here. So I streamed for like 5 minutes, being really sad because there was no one joining. But it turns out that I had the privacy set to private, so that's why. I feel like my face is really chubby. I have like chubby cheeks at the moment. See, that's chubby. Okay. I shouldn't look at myself. Okay. Hi, Sherry. Hi, RTT1961. Hi, sack kicking fat man. Hello, B1 inside. You guys have creative screen names. Okay, so Sherry asks, where are you living now? I'm still living in Atlanta, in Georgia, and for some reason it just got cold here. It was so warm for a few weeks, and I thought it was going to stay warm, but then all of a sudden, for the past few days, it's been cold, hence why I'm wearing this stupid hat. But hopefully this is the last bit of cold that we're going to have, and as you can see, it's bloomed outside. That's my reflection of my light, but it's very green outside now. Yeah, I want it to get completely warm. Right now it's only 60 degrees, which doesn't seem that cold, but for Georgia that's pretty cold, and for me it's pretty cold because I like hot weather. Sorry, this is probably boring. Next question. How was your time in Hawaii? It was really good. I loved it. I did not expect to learn so much about like the planet. Like I felt like Hawaii is like its own little planet, but it's on Earth. So it was very enlightening to me, and it was very beautiful, and it was really cool. And if you haven't watched all of my Hawaii vlogs, I suggest you go watch them because I don't know, it's really cool seeing Hawaii. Okay. Okay, next question. Did you advertise this? If so, I never saw it. I did not advertise it. I'm really sorry to the people who are going to just have to watch a recording of this. I didn't advertise it because I keep procrastinating doing it and I couldn't figure out when to do it. So I just decided to just jump on here while I had a free moment. So yeah, I'm really sorry I didn't tell people ahead of time. Hopefully I will be able to tell people next time. Okay. Next question. What do you do to get out of depression cycle? Well, that's really hard, but one thing that works really well for me is to eat and eat healthy. So, and drink tea. So, and drink a lot of water, and get some sunlight. So, I think sunlight helps. Eating nutritious, healthy food helps because sometimes you can just have like a vitamin deficiency, which can make you feel awful or just like, I don't know. I think there's like a different solution for every person, but for me, something that helps a lot is getting sunshine, getting into nature, drinking tea, like getting enough hydration, getting enough vitamins and food, and fresh air, and also just like taking a shower or taking a bath. Like a lot of times, like I'll get up in the morning and just be like, I have no motivation, I can't do anything, and stuff like that. But then I will just force myself to go take a shower or a bath, and that usually helps a lot. And then also I've discovered that coffee really helps. So yeah, coffee is really good antidepressant just because it gives me more energy, and I find that sometimes low energy can be confused with depression, or depression can be confused with low energy. I don't know. I think they kind of go hand in hand sometimes. So coffee helps me a lot because it gives me energy so that I can do the things that help me get out of a depression cycle, such as shower, get sunlight, and eat food and stuff like that. So coffee helps me. I don't know if it would help anyone else, but anyways. Do you live by yourself or with your parents? Who are you living with? A roommate? I am living with a roommate right now, and it's going well. It's going pretty well, and yeah. So I did live with my parents for about a year, a little while ago, but I've been living with a roommate for a while now. Anyways, um, yeah. What are your future plans for this channel? Well, I don't really know. I just want to make like the most effective videos. I don't want to make a lot of like videos that no one's gonna watch, you know? So I want to make like, whenever I do upload a video, I want it to be like good. I know that seems kind of obvious, but I don't know. I just want to make videos that people actually are interested in and will watch, instead of uploading like things that people don't want to watch. Like, you know, I've done like, I don't know, I've done some videos that I feel like I was just doing because I wanted to do them, but then other people didn't want to do them. I mean, other people didn't want to watch them. So I'm gonna like try not to do that anymore and try and like cater to what people actually want to watch, so that I'm not just like making videos in a bubble or something like that. You know, I want to make videos for the people, you know? I'm asking what I can do for you instead of what I can do for me. I don't know if that makes sense. Much negativity. I'm out. Bye. Sorry. Just answering people's questions. And sorry if I'm acting moody, but I should probably eat lunch because I've just been drinking coffee all day. And I'm a little bit hangry, probably. But look how poofy my cheeks are. Do you see that? It's like saggy cheek. I don't know, maybe it's just the angle. But anyway. Okay, your rant videos are great. Thank you. Did you go to Hawaii with someone else? No, I went alone. Well, I went alone, like I traveled there alone. But I met up with my cousin who lived there. He doesn't live there anymore. He like lives there every once in a while. Like he's that person who travels around a lot and doesn't like live in one place for very long. So he was living in Hawaii, and I visited him while he was there because he invited me to go visit him and to crash on his couch. But I didn't crash on the couch. They actually set up a air mattress for me to stay on. So I stayed on the air mattress. And that was really fun. I got to have free lodging in Hawaii, and I only had to pay for the plane ticket. So I took my chance while I could to do that. So, yeah. It was amazing. I loved it. I really want to go again. Okay, next question from Sherry. As a girl, how often do you wash your hair? I probably wash my hair, I used to wash it a lot more, but lately I've learned that it's better not to wash it that often because washing it too often dries it out. So I probably wash it about, I would say 3 times a week on average. Yeah, probably 2 or 3 times a week, which might gross some people out, but I have like really dry hair, so it doesn't get oily. It takes like a good 2 or 3 days for it to start getting oily. So, and also I can wear dry shampoo in it to like dry up excess oil, but I have like really dry hair, so it actually is way better for my hair when I do not wash it very often. So this is like day 2, and I just put it in braids to kind of like, I don't know, do something with it, but I'm really not very good at doing my hair. I really want to learn how to do it. Anyways. Okay, so I feel so grumpy right now. I'm really sorry. Um, but if you guys want to cheer me up, you can send me a super chat, which is a little tip, I suppose, where you can like be like, oh, thank you for, I don't know. I don't like talking about it, but if you would like to send a super chat, the option is there. This isn't like a drinking game or anything like that, because the last couple of times I did the drinking game, which is where like I would drink every time someone would send me a super chat. That was really fun, but I got really sick both of the times I did that. Yeah, so I have to not do that for a little while. And I was going to do one where I would like take a sip of coffee every time someone sent me a super chat. So I guess I could do that just like with this one cup of coffee. I don't know. Coffee drinking game? I don't know. If you want me to drink coffee, I don't know, because I am feeling kind of in a bad mood. Maybe the coffee would help. I don't know. No one's sending me one. It's okay. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. I got sick both of the times I did a drinking game. So I don't know if I can't handle alcohol anymore. Maybe I drank too much. I don't know. Anyways. I know. I was drinking water too. I don't know why I got so sick. It was really annoying. Okay. I'm going to answer another question. And also the good thing about Super Chat is that I will definitely answer your question. Because like when you send a Super Chat, you can also send a question or a little note. And when that happens, it like goes to a separate little chat room. And anyways, that sweater is cute. Thank you. It's really just a shirt, and it's actually sheer, and I'm wearing a tank top under it, which is actually really cute. It has cats on it. There's one. Yeah. That cat is being really cute. Hey, kiddo. Everyone wants to look at you because you're so cute. Yes. I want to pet her. Live kitty cat. Ouch. She likes just kicking me. Ouch. Okay. That's enough of that because I'm missing the chat. Okay. Alright. How do you take your coffee? I feel like I've missed a bunch of questions. I'm really not good at this. I'm very sorry. Okay, how do I take my coffee? I just put some almond milk creamer in it. I will go get it and show you because it's so good. Okay, so I put this in it, and it's almond milk creamer, and it's caramel flavor, and it's so good. Vegan creamer. Yeah, if anyone is interested in trying a vegan creamer, I recommend this. It's so good. Okay, anyways. Next question. What's your opinion on YouTube losing major advertisers? Well, that's been happening to me for a while. Like, I lost a lot of money, like, really quickly. So that's why I've been wanting to do more live shows, because at least we can be sort of crowd-funded. And I've had like really generous patrons on my Patreon, which is patreon.com/rawsammy, if you'd like to help me earn money by making videos. And also super chat on here. I feel like people just left. But anyways, but yeah, it's kind of crappy, but I don't know what to do about it. But yeah, if you don't know, like, a lot of companies aren't going to be advertising on YouTube anymore because they just want to be advertising with mainstream media, because they don't like some of the content that some people post on YouTube. For example, my content where I talk about... My cat is playing with the cord. Oh my god, she almost knocked my light over. Kittle, you are bad. Okay, but yeah, so some advertisers, like big corporations, aren't going to be putting ads on YouTube anymore because they think that we're too fringe or something, and we like, cuss in the videos and talk about, non-mainstream subjects such as mental health and politics, and so they just want to back, you know, people who are going to say what they want them to say and look how they want them to look. So I guess all these advertisers are just going back to Hollywood and mainstream media and corporate media to advertise with. So I think it's kind of messed up, but what are you going to do? It's also kind of predictable, I think. I was kind of surprised to begin with that you could make money from YouTube when I first started, so I don't know. I'm disappointed, but I'm not too surprised, just because I don't know, I read a lot of dystopian novels, so I'm never surprised when things take a turn towards like fascism and trying to control media and who makes money from being in the public eye, being influential and stuff like that. And they don't want us to be able to make money through influencing people, but I mean, hopefully we'll be able to just get sponsorships from individual companies and be crowd-funded, or just have our content paid for by people who actually watch our videos. So, unfortunately, YouTube is going to not be able to be free anymore. If people have to, like, help support us themselves, I don't know. I'm boring people, I feel like, so I'm going to answer another question. Where did I get the sweater? This sweater's from, I think it's from Forever 21. Yeah, Forever 21. And this tank top is from Urban Outfitters, but I bought it thrifted. Okay. Next question. I would love to do another drinking game again. Anyways, I just have to lay off for a little while because I got so sick. Sorry, my nose is running. Thank you, Reese, for saying that. I'm the coolest bipolar girl. I highly doubt that, but I appreciate it. What meds are you on? I am on Lamictal, 150 milligrams, which I love. It's like the perfect dose to where I'm not like too medicated, but it still keeps me from having symptoms. And also, I am on Lexapro, which I also really like. It makes me sleep for very extended periods of time, but it also has done wonders for my anxiety, and so I like that. And I'm also on Ativan, and I just take that as needed. But anyways, I would really like some coffee, but I can't drink it. I feel like I can't drink it. I'm just gonna drink it anyway. It's like, I don't know. I might not be able to pay my rent next month, but I feel weird having to get money from my viewers instead of from advertisers, but like I said, they don't want to advertise on YouTube anymore. But I do appreciate my patrons a lot, and anyone who super chats me. And if you don't know what super chat is, there's a little $ below the chat. I think it's working. I don't know if it's maybe not working or something, but or I don't know. I love cats too. Do you take any vitamin supplements? And if so, which do you feel help? I do take vitamin supplements. I take just a multivitamin and some for hair, nails, and skin. So yeah, I take a vegan multivitamin and a vegan hair, nails, and skin, because one problem with Lamictal is that it was making my hair thin, so I have to take a hair vitamin, and then I also just take a multivitamin to cover all of the bases, stuff like that. So that's really all that I take as far as that goes. Okay. Next question. Thank you, Kai, for complimenting my eyebrows. I really like people who have straight eyebrows, probably because I have arched eyebrows, and people always like want what they can't have, you know? So I have like really arched eyebrows, but whenever I see someone with like really straight eyebrows, I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. So it's a thing. Yeah, censorship is getting ridiculous. Good morning, Patrick. Actually, it's afternoon for me now because it's almost 1 o'clock. Hello to the 50 people who are watching. I hope you're having a good Saturday. And yeah, I'm just doing a Q&A for you guys, answering some questions in the chat. And you can also super chat me if you would like. Okay, I'm gonna drink more coffee. 2 people left. Sorry if I'm boring. I'm gonna answer another question. Okay. Hello, Naomi. Hello, Joanie. Greetings from the United States. So my eyeshadow is something that I got just today, actually, and it's from Winky Lux, and it's from Marzia. PewDiePie's girlfriend. She has like a subscription box, and I get her subscription box, and it had this eyeshadow in it. And yeah, I also got this from her subscription box a little while ago, and it's a little thing that hooks onto my phone, so I can carry it like that, and it also like props your phone up. But yeah, Marzia, she has a subscription box, and I got it from that. But yeah, it's from Winky Lux. Winky Lux. WinkyLux, I think. And the color is called, I don't know what the color is. I could go get it if you want me to, but you'll probably find it on their website. Okay, Naomi asks, do you find that people blame your mental health every time you have normal emotions that normal people have? Or if you have an opinion about something, people put it down to you being crazy? I feel like sometimes people do think that, and then other times people don't even know that I have any mental health problems. But yeah, I guess when people do know, they like automatically think it's because of my bipolar disorder or something. And then also like, you know, people who have known me for a long time, they just automatically think that all of my opinions are crazy just because, I don't know, I don't really have any like really like-minded people in my like, I don't know, except for like my roommate and stuff like that. I don't really have very many like-minded people that I know in like real life, IRL. So like every time, like people who think that veganism is weird and YouTube is weird and liking cats is weird. I don't know. I don't know. Just, or like feminism is weird or something like that. So, I don't know. I feel like no matter who you are, there will be some people who think that your opinion is crazy. So, it's not really exclusive to people with mental illness, although it can be stigmatizing, but usually people don't know about it. Just, I don't know. I don't really pay attention to people who are haters. Yeah, I don't really tell people about it. Okay, if you had children, what names would you give them? Boy and girl. If I had a girl, I would name her Sage. I think Sage is a really pretty name, or Dove. So I think Dove is a pretty name like the bird, and Sage like the herb. And yeah, I think like nature things, which is very like hippie like, I guess, but I feel like I have a really boring name, so I want to give my kids a non-boring name. But yeah, I think Sage is really pretty. And Dove, and also like seasons like summer and autumn. And anyway, also like flowers like rose. That would be more like a middle name probably. And then for a boy, I have a hard time with this because I can't think of any boy names. I don't know. I'm just hoping that I have a girl, because I don't. I'd probably just end up naming a boy a girl's name. I don't know. Hi, Sammy. What do you think about the recent news of Trump bombing Syria? Thank you for that question, Amanda. Okay. So, before the bombings happened, like after the gas attack, all these Syrians were making videos talking about how the international community needs to do something about this, like America needs to do something about this, so and such needs to do something about this, why isn't anyone helping us? So then the bombings happened, and I was like, oh, good, America's actually doing something about it, I guess, like I was kind of conflicted. I was like, well, I guess this is a good thing because, Syrians wanted our help, the rebels wanted our help, so went and like bombed, the Syrian government or something, I guess. And so like at first I was like, oh, okay, that's a good thing. We're like intervening or something. To like send a message like, don't gas civilians, So on the one hand, I think it's a good thing. On the other hand, I think it's a bad thing because I don't agree with violence. And then also, I think that's like putting a strain on our relationship with Russia, because Russia is anti-Syrian rebels or something. So, and we're like trying to help the rebels. And so, I don't know. But, I mean, Russia's not our ally anyways. But it is kind of scary because I don't want us to, like, go to war, so I don't know. I'm conflicted about it. Isaac asks, do you drink alcohol? I do drink alcohol, and actually the past couple of live shows that I've done, I was drinking while I was doing them, and that was really fun because I got a lot of super chats because it was like a drinking game, and super chats are like where people send me money, which I haven't gotten any super chats for this one, but if you would like to send me a super chat just for doing a live Q&A, you totally can, and I don't know, I don't feel like I'm doing a very good job, so I don't know. I'm kind of in a bad mood. I don't know why. I'm in a bad mood, but anyway, if you would like to cheer me up, you can send me a super chat, but no one is sending me one, which I totally understand, but also, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Okay. Hi, so glad I can make the live stream. I'm glad too, but I feel like I'm not really doing a very good job because I needed to eat lunch. So, I probably will only do this for a little bit longer because I feel like I have no energy, even though I've had like a bazillion cups of coffee. I think it's because I got up too early today, and I don't know. Anyways, thank you for joining me. Okay. This is another question from Riley. How did others react to your bipolar diagnosis? I don't really know. Some people in my family like didn't believe it, and then other people did. Like, I think my mom told me that when she told my grandmother, she was like not surprised at all because one of her daughters has bipolar disorder and one of her daughters has bipolar disorder. So it's like in my family, I guess. So my grandmother wasn't surprised, but then one of my cousins was like, you don't have bipolar? He was like, I don't believe it. So it's really easy to disguise if you're like, I don't know. I feel like some people, they're like, woo, I'm bipolar, and they just like yell it off the mountaintops. But if you're like more private about it, then a lot of times people won't even know or be able to tell, and it can just be like your own private thing. But then other people are more flamboyant about it, and it's like part of their identity or something. But for me, it's not really part of my identity. I just like to be myself, and technically I was diagnosed with it, and I take medication every day to, you know, not have any symptoms from it, but otherwise it doesn't bother me, or I don't know. I don't like form my identity around it or anything. So some people just don't really think I have it. Even people who watch my videos are like, you don't have bipolar, blah, blah, blah. I was like, well, I take medication so that I don't really have, really severe symptoms, and I don't like make a huge deal about it. So, anyways. Next question from Mark. What do you do to keep fit? Gym or what? I don't go to the gym, just because of I like staying at home, but I do have a mat that I use to work out on, and I work out at home. I don't work out every single day. I probably work out a couple of times a week, and I just do yoga and light weights and other just floor exercises. And I eat healthy, and that's the most important thing, I think, as far as being fit, is just eating healthy. I feel like you can exercise all day long, but if you're eating really unhealthy food, you're not gonna be healthy. So the number one thing I do is I'm a vegan, and I try and drink enough water and stuff like that. And I'm really sorry that my energy is really low. I'm definitely going to cut this off after an hour. So, because I've got to eat lunch, because I'm wasting away and getting hangry right now. So, anyways, but I will try and do another live stream soon. It makes me nervous, I think. And it's hard to find a time to do it anyways. Next question. Hi everyone who's saying hi to me. Hi Tobias. Hi Ingrid. Hi Nintendo70. And your daughter's name is Autumn. That's so awesome. I like that name. Boy name, how about Camille? Man, I feel like I thought of a boy's name just last night, but I can't remember what it is now. I don't know. You'd name your daughter Soleil. That's really pretty. In Cyprus, people really dislike the U.S. intervention against Russia, but at the same time, we are quite pro-Russia. Yeah, it's all, none of it has to do with civilians. It's all just, I don't know why governments want to kill people. Just, most, civilians or normal people, we just want to live our lives, in peace and not go to war. So I just think it's really unfair that just normal, peaceful people have to, die just because a bunch of assholes want to fight for power and stuff like that. So, anyways, how do you overcome loneliness? Well, this is a long thing. I've actually made a video about this before, and it was distracting yourself. No, that was distracting yourself from depression. And then there was a video about how I deal with loneliness. But a really good way I deal with loneliness is I play video games. And I know that's a really, really geeky, nerdy thing to some people. But yeah, I play video games because in the video games, you interact with a bunch of different artificial intelligence people and animals and stuff like that. So I play Animal Crossing and Pokemon, and right now I'm playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, and I'm playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. And so in Animal Crossing, you have like a bunch of villagers that you're friends with and that you talk to, and then in Pokemon, all your little Pokemon are like your friends, and you train them, and you can even pet them. In the new Pokemon games, you can like pet them and feed them. And also having pets, like having cats, to snuggle and sleep with. So whenever I'm feeling really lonely, I will go find one of my kitty cats and snuggle with them. And they always really like kids because they just love being pet and getting snuggles. So having a pet and playing video games is a good way to combat loneliness. But I also have a video where I talk more about that. What's the meaning of life? Asks Indred. The meaning of life is to make new discoveries. So I think you can learn something new every day. You can discover something new every day. And if not every day, you know, every week or every month, there's always something new to discover about life, about people, about animals, about nature, about yourself. So yeah, there's always something new to learn and discover. So I think that's the meaning of life, is just, you know, while you have a working brain, I think the purpose of having a brain is to like make connections between neurons. So yeah. And I think as you make discoveries about things, that just enriches your life. I don't know. Learning things, discovering things, I think that'll always keep you busy while you're alive. Okay. Next question from Planet Sim. Would you say meat eaters are terrible people? Okay, so I don't think meat eaters are terrible people. I think they don't really know what they're doing. I think they're stuck in their ways. So I think that people who eat meat are like really stubbornly. Okay, well, there's several reasons why people eat meat. You know, one is they don't really make the connection between like the animal and the finished meat product. So when I see meat, I see like the animal that was slaughtered by people. And if they weren't slaughtered by people, then they would be able to just live their life freely like we do. And I don't see why, you know, we're allowed to go about living our life without being, you know, murdered, without having like a guarantee of being murdered. But animals are murdered. So when I see like a piece of bacon, I don't see bacon, I see a pig, you know? When I see a steak, I don't see a piece of steak, I see a cow. And same goes for any type of meat. So I think meat eaters, they don't really make that connection between what's on their plate and the actual living, breathing, thinking, feeling creature. So I think that's one thing. And then also, some people are just really stubborn and stuck in their ways and don't want to change. And yeah. So I wouldn't say they're horrible people, but maybe they're not as like compassionate or thoughtful, or I don't know. Like some people say that vegetarians have a higher IQ than meat eaters. So I don't know if that's true. I don't want to insult anyone. But yeah, I wish people would meet me, but I'm not gonna like demonize people. Okay. Take us with you to lunch. I would love to take you with me to lunch. I don't know what I'm gonna make for lunch. Actually, I always have to like dig around trying to find something because I'm not very good at cooking. So I'll probably just make like something that I'm gonna make in the microwave or something. So I don't know. It's not very glamorous or anything like that. Maybe one day I will be an adult, you know. But right now I just eat like cereal and soup and microwavable things and snacks. So I don't know. And drink coffee all day. So I don't know. One day I will be a grown up and like actually go grocery shopping for like ingredients to cook things and actually cook things. So okay. Emmanuel, I have not seen that video. I will check it out. Next question. Do you still not have any friends? I do have friends now. So when I made that video, that was really at a like transition period in my life. But I've kind of learned a lot about myself since then, and I've learned that I'm like an extreme introvert, and I do feel like I should make like an update of that video because I made that like 4 years ago. People are still watching it, but I've changed a lot since then, and I do have friends. I have friends on the internet, and I consider some of my family members friends, and yeah, and my roommate is a friend, and I'm like somewhat friends with his friends, and yeah. So yeah, I've just learned that I don't really care about having like a shit ton of friends, because I have a very low tolerance for socializing, and that's not like a weird thing. It's just like I'm really, really introverted, so just like I love spending time alone, and then I get really exhausted. Like I'm like a textbook introvert. Like if you read a synopsis of an introvert, it's like me. Like like introversion is like a real thing. Introversion and extroversion, and I'm like a textbook extreme introvert. So I'm not the type of person who needs like or wants to have or can even handle having a bunch of friends, because I don't really like talking on the phone a lot. I don't like going to a bunch of parties or get-togethers. Like I'm just an introvert. Like I love spending time alone. I love having just like one-on-one conversations and having like really close, deep relationships with people instead of like a fuck ton of shallow relationships with people. So yeah, if you just like Wikipedia introvert. So now that I know that I'm an introvert, I don't really overanalyze like the fact that I don't have that many friends, because I have people in my life that I love and that care for me as well. So I think that's all that matters, really. Okay. Next question, and I'm gonna go soon. From Planet Sim, what are your thoughts on straight, white, cisgendered males? Okay. So, my thoughts on straight, white, cisgendered males. So, I think that people should just accept them for how they are. You know, like with vegetarians and meat eaters, I think vegetarians are to meat eaters like women are to men, basically. So it's not like I think they're bad people. They're just different, you know? And I think our expectations should kind of be lowered for them. But I also think they should just be accepted, you know, for how they are and appreciated for how they are, because everyone has their strengths and weaknesses, you know. You know, every single like type of person or stereotype of a person, you know, we all have our strengths and weaknesses, you know, like common white girls have their strengths and weaknesses, you know, sassy Latina or black women, which I don't know, that might be racist for me to say, I don't know. I know there are all types of people, you know, like cisgender white males, black males, I don't know. There's all types of people, and they all have their strengths and weaknesses. So I think if you are hating on cisgendered white males, just lower your expectations a little bit, and that might make it a little bit easier for you. And then, you know, I don't know. Because I think when you try to hold people to like a really high standard, I don't know, just hold, if you hold them to a very low standard, then you start to appreciate them for what they can mentally process. You know what I mean? I don't know. I try and meet people on their level of intellectual capacity. I don't know. I feel like I'm being very elitist right now. I'm like being such an asshole right now. Okay. Next question from Tobias. How do you make friends when you have no friends and have social anxiety? I think there's this book that you should read called The Like Switch. It is on my Audible. If you would like a free audiobook, you can go to audibletrial.com/rawsammy and get a free audiobook. And you can get this book if you have social anxiety or would like to learn how to make friends. If you so desire such things, which if you're an extreme introvert like me, you might not really, you know, it might not be your biggest priority, but if it is your priority, I recommend this book called The Like Switch, an ex-FBI's guide to influencing and something. I can't see the whole title. But it's written by Jack Schaefer, and you can find it on Audible or your local bookstore or Amazon. But it talks about how you can make friends, which basically, what I can remember from the book is that you basically just have to like go to the same place every day that like-minded people might frequent. So just go to the same place every day, like proximity and like familiarity and duration. I don't remember like everything, but read that book. Like you have to spend like a certain amount of time around people, and then there are certain like social signals you can give people that will make them like you. So I think that's a big thing, is to like try and be, well, don't try and be likable because then it seems like you're trying too hard, but learn how to be likable, because a lot of times when you're not good at making friends or whatever, you will put off signals that make people not like you or want to talk to you. So you have to learn these social skills where you put off signals where people will want to talk to you. And I found after I listened to this book, like, you know, 2 or 3 times, people started liking me more, like miraculously, because normally, before I listened to that book, I got a lot of, like, literally people would scowl at me, and I realized that that's because I was scowling. So I would like walk around, like, it's called a urban scowl, which basically happens when you live in an urban area You're not supposed to like make eye contact with people. So yeah, if you've grown up in an urban area your whole life, you might have the tendency to not make eye contact with people and to kind of look like don't fuck with me, like just as a safety mechanism. So you might have developed like safety mechanisms over your lifetime where you have an urban scowl, so you'll kind of like have a scowl on your face, like, you know, or like resting bitch face, which like is what my face wants to do naturally. Just from various psychological or social conditioning, I guess. So yeah, you have to try not to have resting bitch face or the urban scowl so that people will like you more. So, for example, smiling is a friend signal. So if you smile at people, people will want to talk to you. Also, like showing your neck, because in the wild, another way to show people that you don't want to be fucked with is to like tuck your neck in and like do this. So this is like, you know, telling people to not fuck with you is to do this and like act all shy and stuff. So if you're out in public, you want to like smile and like show people your neck, because like that's like an artery where if they cut that, then you'll die. But if you show your neck, then people will be like, oh, I can approach her because she's not afraid that I'm going to murder her, you know? So, yeah. So, like, when you're out in public, be like, people are not going to murder me. Because a lot of times people have social anxiety. They, like, are like this. They're like, oh, people are trying to get me. Like, because you, like, have really bad anxiety. So you'll, like, scowl and do this. So if you want to make friends, you have to do friend signals, is what they call it in that book. But it's where you smile. You, like, aren't cowering. So you have to, like, you know, show your neck and sit up straight, I guess. So yeah, it's a really good book. It like listen to it a few times on Audible. Oh yeah, and you can't fake smile, which is what I was doing before, because people can tell if you're fake smiling. People don't like that, so you have to like genuinely smile, where you like crinkle up your eyes and have like crow's feet. So one thing he talks about in that book is like you shouldn't get Botox because Botox kind of like masks your friend signals because you won't have crow's feet, and like crow's feet is a friend signal. So I like wear too much eye cream, so I don't have any crow's feet. But it's good to like crinkle up your eyes when you smile, and then like raise your eyebrows and also like tilt your head. I don't know. It seems really like robotic and fake when I'm talking about it, but anyways. Okay, I feel like this has just gone off the rails a little bit. Okay. What shows are you currently watching? I'm watching The Iron Fist. The Iron Fist is so good, and I've binge watched all of it, but I haven't watched the final episode yet. But I think I'm gonna watch it today because I really want to watch it. Yeah. What else did I just watch? I don't know. I watched the new season of Portlandia, and I don't know. The Iron Fist is really good. And I've been watching like stand-up. So Louis C.K. just came out with a stand-up special. And that was really good. His new stand-up special called 2017. And yeah. Oh yeah, I watched Luke Cage. I finished that. So I highly recommend all of those Marvel shows. They are really good. I can't think of what else I've been watching, but anyways. Why did I subscribe to this feminist bitch? Ooh, hate comments in the chat. Um, uh, the chat has disappeared. Okay, some of the chat has disappeared, but I can still see some of it. Have a good day, Sammy. Gotta go. Bye, Katie. Sammy, did you grow up in the hood? I don't know if I grew up in the hood, but I've always grown up in like populated places or places where they didn't take too kindly to new people. So I don't know. I went to middle school in a pretty big city. I mean, kind of big city. And then I went to high school in like a small town, which can kind of be just as bad as an urban area because they like don't take kindly to new people or something. I don't know. And stuff like that. So I don't know. It just depends on like what environment you're in. If you're in like a really nice environment your whole life where everyone's really nice to you and stuff, then I think you won't develop like those defense mechanisms. But also I went to a daycare when I was little where they beat the children. It was a Baptist daycare and they were abusive, child abuse. I was child abused. So that also happened. Was not child abused by my parents. I was child abused at a daycare. And when my mother found out about it, she was not happy about that. But I didn't know any better because I was only 4, so I was like, yep, get beat up in daycare by grown adults. Totally normal. Anyways, your fake smile looks kind of scary. I know. So that's why I didn't smile for a long time because I was like, I look insane when I smile. But then I realized that it's just when I fake smile, I look insane. If I'm like actually happy and like laughing about something, then it usually looks a lot better. But then when I'm like, you know, faking smiling, it's like, it's kind of scary and crazy looking. So, the perks of being bipolar. You got those crazy eyes. Okay. I'm also watching Iron Fist. It's so good. It is so good. And Danny Rand is so hot. The actor that plays him and the way he portrays the character is like, it's very attractive. That's one of the reasons why I love that show. But also it's a good show. Why are so many people being rude in the chat? Thank you, Reese. I'm very insecure about my hat, but it's cold in here. Okay, I'm gonna go soon. But thank you guys so much for coming and watching this. I feel like I don't want to leave you guys. I feel like you're asking questions that I must answer. But I'm really hungry. I'm getting so pale and tired and hangry. But I do want to do another live show soon. And I do want to do another drinking show soon. So I'll actually get super chats. Guys, I need money. I'm poor. And I need super chats to pay my bills. I know. I have to go. I'm hungry. And I don't want to eat in front of you because you guys will be like, why is she... first of all, I'm an ugly eater. Second of all, I'm just going to eat a bunch of vegan junk food. Let me set up super chat. Yeah, set up super chat. Because I've gotten 0 super chats. I need money for some good dope. Yeah. Okay. I'd love to watch you eat. Maybe I'll eat like on another super chat. I didn't plan this one very well because I'm just like, ugh, I've been procrastinating this for so long. I was just like, I need to just jump on here and do a live show. There are squirrels up in my roof. I can hear them. Okay. Yeah, I do want to play games on Twitch too. I need to set up a Twitch account. That's another thing I've been procrastinating doing. Okay. Yeah, you can send me money too. I have a PayPal. It is Raw Sammy. Wonder if they'll let me type this link. That's me. Hey, someone sent a super chat. Thank you, Mellow Out Dude. There's an animal up there. There's an animal in the ceiling. I can hear it. Okay. I need food because I'm starting to fade away. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to try and do another one. Maybe tonight. It depends on when I get home and what I'm going to do tonight. I don't know. But anyways, I do want to stream on Twitch. That's something I want to do. And yeah, I'm going to go have some food. So, okay. I do want to answer your question about self-care tips. But one of my self-care tips is eating food. And I'm getting shaky. So, yeah, there's an animal on the roof. Hey, I'm not going to eat the animal. Thank you for sending me lunch money. I need it. Literally need the lunch money. So, thank you, Mellow Out Dude, for taking me to lunch. I'm going to go do that. And I will do another one of these soon. But thank you for watching. This has been an hour long. And I'm so tired. Okay, I'm stalling. But thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you soon. And yeah. Okay. Have a good Saturday. Okay. Bye.